Hi, and welcome to another Northeast District Ned Talk, 3 minutes to equip your church. I'm Karl Eastlack, and this is part three of a three-part series on making tough calls. As leaders, we need to make the tough calls. Let me give you a quote from session one that I just found so humorous. I'm going to read it again. It says, "You're going to find that 95% of all the decisions you'll make in your career as a leader could be made by a reasonably intelligent teenager. But they pay you as a leader for the other 5%. And those are often the very tough calls. So we've talked about what are some of the tough calls we make as leaders. What are some of the common ingredients was number two session. What are some of the common ingredients of all of these tough calls? And thirdly, let me give you some suggestions in helping to make those tough calls. Number one, accept these tough calls as a requirement of being a leader. Don't bemoan, don't groan, don't say, I didn't sign up for this. What did you think? You signed up to be a leader. You're part of leadership, and in some way, because of that, we need to expect that some leaders are going to have to make tough calls periodically. Secondly, do your homework. Don't just quickly make it. It's a tough call. You need to take some time and energy and prayer and counsel from some other people. Do your homework. Don't make a spur-of-the-moment decision if it's a particularly tough call. Give it the weight that it deserves as you're considering the answer to the tough situation you're dealing with. Number three, don't procrastinate. Don't procrastinate. Set a deadline. Something that I've learned to do over time is to internally, in my mind and in my heart, set a deadline for this decision to be made. Otherwise, I can think of 4 or 5 reasons why I need to put it off for another day, put it off for another week, or sometimes even in another month. Incrementally deciding, that is just doing the slow roll of the decision, increases anxiety and stress unnecessarily. At some point, you need to make the decision. Don't procrastinate. Get it done. Number 4, seek counsel from the right people. 1 or 2 other people that you highly respect, that can keep in confidence the information you need to share, and just ask them for some good, wise, godly counsel along the way as you're making this particular decision. Number 6, make your decisions based on principles and values, not on emotions, not on wrong motives, but make them based on principles and values. And lastly, understand God's part and your part. Your part is to make it, but God's part is to give you the discernment and the courage needed. Rely on Him. Go to prayer. This is Karl Eastlack. I hope you've enjoyed these series of Ned Talks on making tough calls. God bless you, friend.